Welcome everybody, welcome to the broadcast. You are live, we're in Butler, Pennsylvania. Going to be coming to you right here at 422 and Route 8. We're just up from that exit ramp right there. We're headed towards 422 West. As soon as the seemingly never-ending crush of traffic gets out of the way, move to the country, they said. You won't have to deal with traffic, they said. We're heading west on 422. And I'm going to bring you over to the main scene 3 box. So we're taking a look here today, but it's heading towards a storm that has a little bit of rotation to it, but I've been informed that they're be within scan range of a NOAA weather radio station right now, and I'm not hearing one at all, so that's a bad sign. The 162-425 up in Parker does have a little bit of a history of coming up and going down. Haven't seen anything pop up on my display yet, but it's going to be within the PBC warning area. It's a little up north. There's the tornado warning. It's on the northern border of Mercer County. So, northern border of Mercer County, not already, for Crawford County, Pennsylvania. And that's going to be, that is far northern Mercer County. I mean far northern Mercer County. It's going to be kind of hard to get into that region, but I really don't want to go all the way. It's coming into this atmosphere here, and looking at some of the storms over are starting to intensify, and they're starting to show a little bit signs of patchy rotation through that area. So there's an excellent chance that we might get us a little bit of spin in the atmosphere there. Of course, we're watching here live on all social media channels. That's going to be at the Keystone Prime on Facebook, KPWX Media on Facebook. We're also looking at Keystone Prime on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. The CDN, Live Storms Media CDN. All you news and media agencies out there know what the CDN is. We're live on the CDN with an unwatermarked pure stream. And if you prefer that view, that dash camera view without the extra bits and bobs, you can catch that at livestormchasing.com, hascams.com, and in the WeatherWise app. WeatherWise.app. WeatherWise, that's the radar that you're seeing on your screen right now. And they just severe warned the storm I'm going on. So let me animate this map and get a decent sense of direction for how this thing is headed. Are you kidding?
44-hour W3UTX.
And Windows update, Jesus Christ. The thing that you're doing and break it in a heartbeat of background noise. At least there's that. And you're probably going to be hearing the air conditioning in the background because it's not that hot, but it is very muggy out today. There's nothing I can do about that, so I apologize. So there's the road mics. Put those away. At least I can use those for looklives. Let me go ahead and pop this camera light off of this camera and turn on my phone that I use as a camera. Get that started and running. Go ahead and turn on the chase visor. Minimize that. nothing but technical problems all the time. See, this is going to be moving up past. So let's get the newest scans that have nothing on them. I love depopulation. I have repaired my own WeatherWorks box, which was failed. Turns out that the solder trace leading to the XM antenna on the inside of the box had broken after years upon years of service. And that box is probably a decade old, if not older. It was a WR10 original run of the third generation, so the oldest of the third generation boxes. Yeah, that's moving in like a due northeast pattern, like solidly northeast. And you can see there's little kinks and spins in there. You can definitely see where the notches are. You know what? I might be sitting here waiting on this thing pretty much right here. I'm going to go up to around the Big Butler Fairgrounds. Maybe get up on that exit ramp over 528 at Prospect there. And just kind of hang out because it's going to be coming right to us. If I go to 79, I think I'm going to be too far in it. If I go into Marine State Park, I think I'm going to be too far in. So what I'm looking at is this little area right down there that's showing like the crappiest little bit of rotation, crappiest little bit of spin. One second. Hey. So just letting you know, if they drop a tornado warning right now for Butler County or any time in the next few minutes, go ahead and take shelter because we will be in the line of fire at the HQ.
All right, I'll do this.
Copy. So we are still live. Yeah, I think I'm going to just kind of hang out right here at 528. That's what will look the best. Once I get to 528 and I can set up a spot location and pull over, I'm going to go into a live production mode here. Now here it's going on 3:49 p.m. on the eastern seaboard. Anything we get through here is going to have a ton of precipitation with it. You can see the haze down there. Oh yeah. All right. Here we go. All right, so I kind of want to show you what we're looking at here. Let's go into the radar
We are
scene box.
sheltered. That warning actually came through right before you hit me up.
No, that tornado warning that was put out earlier was from Mercer County. That's the far northern border of Mercer County. You guys are safe from that. You don't have to hang out in the bathroom. I would just say, keep an ear out for Butler County.
For Butler County.
Let me bring up HAZ alerts. I'm gonna bring up HAZ alerts. Okay, so something that's currently reading is no tornado warnings on the board. Did they cancel that one? In any case, we're going to keep HAZ alerts up there. Let me go back to the production value here. All right, so what you can see right here is we're sitting dead center in the severe thunderstorm warning for Butler County, Lawrence and Butler. We're going to zoom in right here, right in Prospect. And it's not conclusive, but there's just a little bit of junk back here, a little bit of green in my red. And just look at the shape. Look at the shape involved on that storm. So we're seeing good lightning out here. And let me go back to the scene box here. You can see that coming on in. Now, I'm going to take a look out here and just tell everybody, you know, this is oh look, I got the wrong super there, the wrong L3. Let's go ahead and pop that down. She's not out today. Great co-pilot, but she's not in the car right now. All right, so just kind of take this seriously, guys. Be ready to get to your safe places if you're in Butler County and Lawrence County. We're looking right at the Lawrence County border, and we're getting a hail pour marker, so that's going to be a significant little pour. It's just coming right this way. So I want to move that over there, and we're going to go ahead and switch back here to your main scene boxes. Move the camera a little. I'm going to take some video before it gets here. Probably do a look live as well.
Three X8C4.
move the camera a little bit. I'll show you the skyline there. Move that over a little. Drop the angle a little. Here comes that scud. It's the feature back there. It's the feature.
The time is 4:00 p.m.
Right there. Take a look at that feature right there. See it coming up on us right there. Huh. Isn't that great? Let's purple a little more. that out of there. All right, we're just first part of this little step here. It's heavy 364. And the immediate arrival of the direct center of the nastiness that you're looking at here. So let's get in a position to actually see that. Alright, I'm going to adjust the cameras. Move my original there. I don't see much of anything right now. Curled in. We're right at it. So far, this severe thunderstorm is not that severe.
Making my way there.
All rain. We're right in the rain, so probably gotta keep up with it. Turn the cameras back straight. We'll get back out in it. Follow it up to 528. Go to the north a little bit. Go north enough to where the 528 crosses over Arthur at the boat ramp. That's actually a pretty decent bridge there. The views are about as best as you can expect for this area. kind of going up into the middle of this. But still filling up the ditches on both sides. It's running down the hill there. Because everything's 100 area.
Okay, so you're not shocked. Make sure you
Copy. Jesus Christ! Drive your car. You didn't have to do that, bud. Drive your car. It's fine. So. Here. Left. Left. Somewhere in your field of vision, you panicked and stepped on the brake pedal. Somewhere in your field of vision, you panicked and stepped on the brake pedal. Thank you. All right, now we're heading south. Hopefully the stream's back down. Got off that god-awful road where there's no cellular service, and nothing but trees. Seeing no damage yesterday. Oops. Oh dear. Okay, we are getting back into it. go back in the thunderstorm on the southern. Tons of rain. For anybody that wants to comment, oh, I think what streams of rain. That is every severe thunderstorm in Pennsylvania. That's what you get in this area. Now we got a nice little traffic backup back here. Is that just a stoplight? Oh, that's that nice long stoplight from the Unionville Fire Station. Unionville Fire Station, of course, the salt shed right beside it a couple of weeks ago took a direct hit from a tornado and lost its roof. Covered that from the front porch of my house and then did a damage follow-up. Oh, someone's a weed. See a Scout Force shield decal. Alright. That little salt shed is right over there with the cloud. Still has no roof. All of its contents. It's soaked. I'm sure that's great for it. Plenty of water. All I'm seeing, plenty of water. I didn't see any of that damaged trees. Nothing. It's torrential rainfall. That was a fun, brief little trip.
In close to the watched area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA weather radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. Weather for the following counties: Butler, Pennsylvania. At 4:19 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near Meridian, or near Butler, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Hazard 60 miles per hour with gusts and small hail. Weather bulletin for the following counties: Butler, Pennsylvania. The storm, which prompted the warning, has weakened below the near limit and no longer poses an immediate threat to life or property. Therefore, warning will be allowed to expire. However, small incidents are still possible with this thunderstorm. To report severe weather, contact your law enforcement agencies. We will send reports to National Weather Service. Severe thunderstorm warning.
Oh, you heard the man. Our warning will be allowed to expire. Let me check this warning out. It was issued just now. Yeah, so they're letting it go. The storm is kind of breaking up, and the box is gone. So, nice little home chase there. Nice little home chase. Of course, you can always find us all over social media. And you see me a lot. So you be quiet. You see me a lot. However, this is a group effort on many occasions. Keystone Prime Media Services, Keystone Prime Weather. We have our dedicated field moderator. It's TJ. We have Storm Tracker Kylie Blanton. She is out on all of the upper Midwest stuff whenever I'm out there. And we've even been down to Dixie this year. Lead meteorologist Joe Gambita, Pittsburgh Weather Dude. Find him at 412 Weather Dude. Beloved figure on social media in the Pittsburgh community. Rosie Vortex, co-host of the Chaser Chat podcast, is among our number, as well as in the wintertime, winter weather specialist Dan Bergen. There's a whole support network of people that help make this show happen. And you know what? You get 44 viewers, you get 44 viewers. You get, 100,000 viewers, you get 100,000 viewers. It all depends on what happens that day. And I'll take all of it. So, until next time, we're breaking it off. The storm is weakened. I'm sure there'll be more throughout the region this evening. Keystone.